Huh? Good talk. Anyway, just a quick side-by-side, detail-for-detail comparison of two of the coolest exhausts on the market today. First of all, we have the Leo Vinci LV Corsa, which, whether you're talking about a Ninja 400 like this or a super bike like an Aprilia RSV4, they make it for like pretty much every bike you can imagine that's sport-oriented. And it is the most savage, grunty, like beast exhaust that LV makes, like bar none. Okay, if you're going LV, this is the fucking one you want. All right, versus the RaceFit Growler-X. All right, so this is like their latest exhaust that they've developed and come out with for premium sport bikes only. They do not make this exhaust for that bike. You could get, it has to be like a proper super bike or proper super sport at least for RaceFit to make an exhaust for it, right? So anyway, detail for detail, like what, although these are kind of like different categories, because this is a fucking super sport, Triumph, Daytona, OG shit, you know, versus smaller sport bike, LV. You know, we can still compare the details. All right, so let's look at, first of all, the end cap. All right, the detailing of the end cap. Nice little seam right here. I can tell that, like, this is a slightly lower grade titanium, and this is kind of like bolted on here. I don't really see any welding here, whereas on the RaceFit, you got a slightly higher grade titanium. You can just tell by looking at it. I don't know if the video really does it justice, but if you get up really close to it, you see some hand welding happening right there. And of course, there's the signature little, you know, red nut thingy. I don't know words. Okay, anyway, let's look inside it a bit. You got a seam right here on the inside. Wish I had more light, but immediately you can actually tell a difference, despite the fact that I can't even, you know, see the packing in there. That in this pipe, again, the handmade nature of it is a little more apparent, and you get the signature titanium heat coloring right on the inside of the pipe, and really all the way down it, and that's pretty cool. I'm a sucker for that. All right, so LV, let's look at the mounting bracket. Mounting, you got some decent welds right here. It looks like it might be hand welded, to be honest. But you know, there's a solid connection between the pipe and the attachment that hooks it onto the bike. Whereas, you know, right here, a little more meaty on the welding, and it's really on there. And of course, like around those welds and these right here, you have the heat coloring, which indicates a higher grade of titanium quality, right? But the LV's doing all right. Let's look at the logo on it. I love this logo on the Leo Vinci. It kind of has like an iridescent gray type of thing going on, depending on how you look at it in the light. I don't know, like what it's definitely not a sticker. I don't know if it's etched on there. When you compare it to the RaceFit, it looks similar in quality. Like this is laser etched right here. Has an iridescent quality to it as well. And by the way, this blue turns a little bit purple when it heats up. So you get that indicator of the titanium quality there. I don't know, just a detail where the LV is not far off, I have to say. This is kind of more of a mass-produced pipe, But hey, I'll take this one over SC Project any day. Because I mean, look at it; it looks great. It's super sharp, and it sounds awesome. You know. So let's look at the mid pipe. So there's this little weld right here, and then it attaches to the mid pipe. This comes with the LV exhaust, and there's a clamp there. And again, you're not really seeing the heat coloring there, but you know, we might consider this like mid-grade quality as far as titanium goes. And it definitely enhances the look and the sound and the overall aesthetic of the bike for sure. I mean, 10 times better than stock, and sounds great. And it's on there. It's that the clamp is good quality. Everything's very secure. It was a really easy fit to get it onto the OEM headers. And we'll check out the mid pipe here. Whereas over there you have the muffler slipping onto the mid pipe and the mid pipe clamping onto the headers. See, this is all welded. This is a one-piece system right here. You got that little end cap, beautiful titanium sleeve over a titanium pipe, top of the line. And then that's welded. The muffler is welded onto the mid pipe, and it goes all the way down to the header. And that clamp, this is the OEM clamp, but I had to order this because the guy that I bought it from had put a Yoshimura aftermarket exhaust on this bike and threw away the OEM clamp. And Yoshi, I mean, makes a really good product, not taken away from that, but it's not my thing. I wanted to make this bike my own, and I wanted to go RaceFit, British bike, British pipe, am I right? And I had to order this from a dealer, this OEM clamp. Otherwise, it would have been super easy. Instead, there was a little bit of a delay. But yeah, slips right onto the OEM parts. That's the OEM header right there, OEM clamp. And then it has a little sleeve inside there that slips on to the header. And then this mid pipe slips over that. And it's super easy installation. You got to be a moron to fuck it up. So anyway, yeah, I mean, you can observe more of the beautiful welds right there, and been pulling the throttle back a bit, getting some of that gorgeous heat coloring on that very high grade titanium material. And hey, hopefully I'll have an electric blue mid pipe going all the way. That would be pretty sick, right? So anyway, super happy with both of these exhausts for the respective bikes that they're on. LV Corsa by Leo Vinci, probably the best exhaust you can get overall for the Ninja 400. And then if you're rocking a super sport like this, or a super bike, if you're lucky enough to have a bike of the quality that RaceFit makes an exhaust for, then you got to go RaceFit. It gives you the most organic and, let's be honest, brutal sound from your motorcycle engine. So that's my little very odd exhaust comparison. But nevertheless, maybe you find it useful or at least entertaining. All right. Have a good day. Cheers.